writing mamas. I think I may understand some of the challenges you face, at least when it comes to raising kids. I have 3 children, 3 teenagers to be exact. You know, some days I can be the best mom ever, and yet the very next day I'm the biggest bitch. I can help but think how different it's for kids and how privileged they are to be born here compared to the way I grew up. For me, there was no childhood, no teenage years. I started working when I was 5, and I had a full-time job at my family store when I was 12. I grew up with 12 siblings. There wasn't much room for everybody or everything, as you can imagine. We have to share beds, share everything. I don't recall ever asking my mom for anything. Here, if the kids don't get their own room or the highest high-tech toy, they get upset. I realize now all that my mom did and how difficult must have been raising 13 kids all by herself. When I grew up, we didn't have power or money. Once it got dark, it was dark. We had to set up our own fire. When I moved here and I went to the store, I went to Lucky's. I remember going, oh my God, this is so clean, and you can get anything you want. A washer and dryer? What is that? I grew up washing my clothes by hand. Everything here is so easy. I don't have much now, but I appreciate and I'm thankful for what I have now. When it comes to parenting, whether it's surviving the terrible twos or the teenagers, of course it's hard. Well, I can tell you, surviving 15 shots wasn't exactly a cup of tea. A lot of people might ask if it hurts when you get shot. Maybe they think when you get shot, you get into shock and you don't feel anything. Well, it hurt. It often does. How do I deal with pain? Because since I don't take any painkillers, I make myself believe that my mind is stronger than the pain. I never gave up even when I was told that there was no hope for me. My will and me wanting to leave, and God brought me where I am today. I was walking for 34 years, and I never had so much freedom. Besides all the special attention I get, people open the doors for me. I get tucked in bed at night. A lot of people might say, poor Abelina, and really what I think is, bless Abelina, because I got a second chance at life. Last month, my friend Nancy asked me how I felt about anniversary of my shooting. And I said, I'm happy. It's my birthday. I'm 3 years old. This second chance in life has changed how I see things. I value when I get up in the morning and I see how beautiful it is, from the trees changing its colors to a hummingbird that sits on a branch every morning. I just realize how blessed I am. I see things so different. Like if somebody put a lens, that I get to see things in a different light. I lived in my county for 14 years, but I never stopped to see the beauty of the place. I was so busy driving the kids back and forth to school, to all their sports, church, balancing the mother thing, and crazy work schedule. Now I really appreciate every opportunity I have and to see the beauty that's around us. I knew I had friends before, but I didn't appreciate them as much as I should have. If it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be here. I went back to UC Davis to visit the nurses. They helped me so much for 5 months when I was at the hospital. And I saw all the rooms there and all the patients laying on their beds, and I couldn't help but see there was nobody there. And that is the saddest thing that you could ever see, somebody laying on a bed with nobody by their side. So I think it's important for people to understand that it's really important to take time to go and see people who is in need. It's important to other people also to understand that regardless of me being in a chair, I face the same challenges that every parent has. Okay, maybe a few more, because I can't exactly chase after them to see if they're doing what they say they were going to do. And now that I'm a single parent, I face those challenges alone. My kids have suffered too because of all of this, but I think they are pretty strong. So I think really what I wanted to say is, sure, life, it can be hard at times, but if you just work through it, at least that's what I'm trying to do, and enjoy whatever you have around you, the beauty around us, each other, your children, your family, your friends, and take a moment to enjoy the day like if this was your last day. Thank you for having me.